make sure that the space around you is nice and clear, and you've got no trip hazards or anything. I'm using my iPad today, and I don't normally do Zoom on the iPad, so I'm not sure how the chat feature works on here. Oh, right, there we go. Yes. If you have anything that you need to let me know of, just pop it in the chat box, and I will read them as I go along. If there's anything that's very urgent that you need to let me know of, then yeah, pop it in there and I'll receive those messages as they come through. If not, we're going to stand at the back of our mat, popping our block between our thighs, or our pillow, or whatever it is that you've got to hand. And we're going to bring our arms down by our sides, closing our eyes, and just start to connect with the breath. So we're going to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. And just keep that going, trying to really lengthen your breath. So really trying to get that breath nice and long. And we're going to breathe into the top of our head. So with each in-breath, we're going to draw up from the feet all the way through to the top of the head, lifting and lengthening up to the ceiling. And with each out-breath, you're going to feel a sense of release down through your shoulders, down through your arms, and all the way down to the floor. So we're going to get this sense of lightness through the head and this sense of release through the spine and the neck and the arms. So we've got this real contrast in the breath, using our breath to help guide our bodies. And then I want you to visualize a round ball of light in your stomach. You can think about it as being the sun if you want. Imagine you've got the sun in your belly, and that sun is going to be really strong and powerful, as are the rays of the sun, and that's basically going to fuel your whole body. So we think of our stomach as our powerhouse, our center, as you guys know that have been coming here regularly, and all the rays of the sun are going to shoot out through your body, and that's where all our strength is going to come from our core. Okay, so we should think about those things as we work today. Opening our eyes now, we're going to rock up to our toes and back to our heels. Let's try and get a nice even flow up to our toes and back to our heels. Using your core, using your sun, your powerhouse, to really keep the body upright, keep your balance. And then place the feet flat on the floor and just keep that sway forwards and backwards as you go. Lovely. Really engaging the stomach muscles, maybe squeezing your block, squeezing your glutes, and then finding somewhere in the middle where we're no longer swaying, just loosening the body out a bit. And we're going to tilt through the pelvis. We're going to rock forwards and backwards, finding our neutral spine. You've all done this before. We've got any new people today? Not sure that we do. I haven't said hello to everyone. How rude of me. No, we've got all lovely regular people. Is there another page? No, lovely. I know everyone here today. Awesome. So we all know about the neutral spine, don't we? Lining our hips up with our sacrum, keeping our bowl of water nice and level. That's what we want to make sure that we're doing today. Keep the ribs in line with the hips as well. So we don't want to flare, we don't want to round. Lifting through the crown of the head. We breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth like you're blowing through a straw. Inhale. And exhale. That was a big one today. See if you can really do a nice deep breath in. Blow it all out through your straw. Your imaginary straw. Filling up into your ribs, lungs, and diaphragm. So expanding laterally outwards. And then as you breathe out, really engaging your core, breathing in and breathing out. Good. We're going to try something new today as we're standing here. I might have introduced this to you before, but your pelvic floor muscles are really important. So you know those muscles that stop you from going to the toilet? If you all imagine you need to go to the toilet now, can you imagine you need to go to the toilet and you stop yourself? Those muscles are your pelvic floor muscles, and they're responsible for looking after all your vital organs. They're responsible for making sure that your organs don't drop down and fall out and all those sorts of things. Not to that extreme, but so we're going to use the pelvic floor today. So this is a bit of mindfulness. Anyone that does the mindfulness sessions with me, we're going to use our mind here to control the muscles. So we're going to breathe in through the nose, and as you breathe out, you're going to engage your pelvic floor. So imagine you need to go to the toilet. You're going to stop yourself from going, and then as you breathe in, you release. Now, we don't want to release too much. We don't want any accidents. We're going to exhale and engage. We're going to inhale and release. We're going to exhale and engage. We're going to inhale and release. How is that for everyone? Are we understanding that, or is it a bit confusing? Give me a thumbs up if you got it. Give me a thumbs down if you didn't, and a thumbs in the middle if you're like, what is she doing? Okay, so some of us are getting it, some of us are kind of not getting it. Brilliant. This is something we need to work on. And it's really, as you exhale and you engage your core, you're going to engage your pelvic floor. So we get even more strength, even more power from our center. Anyway, I'll talk you through it as we go along today. Hands on the shoulders, and we're going to circle backwards. We're going to start to mobilize those shoulders, keeping the rib cage down, slowly warming the body up. And then we're going to extend the arms, extend the fingers. Imagine that ball of lights come from your stomach and it shoots all the way down your arms to your fingertips. Keeping the rib cage down. Be careful that we don't do this. Yeah, we want to keep this all in line. You'll feel your stomach muscles working. Hands on the shoulders, and we circle forwards. Good. And nice long arms extend through to your fingertips. Keep it going, guys. Extending all the way through. Really feeling that fire. Oh, yes, Teddy, I know. When you do pelvic floor exercises, sometimes it makes you want to go to the toilet. I know. When you talk about it and you use those muscles, I agree. All right, shake it out. Because it's exactly those muscles that stop you from going to the toilet and help you go to the toilet. So that's why we exercise those muscles. They're very important. Okay, nice. We're going to bring our chin to our chest now and look down towards the floor. Feeling some space between the back of your neck. Think about lengthening. Maybe you can imagine that light, that sun shining out the back of your neck now. And then we look up to the ceiling and we release our jaw, make a funny noise if you want to, yeah, yeah. And then bring your chin to your chest. And then look up, release your jaw. And then bring your chin to your chest. We're going to inhale, roll up to look over the right shoulder. Be really gentle with your necks. And exhale, roll down. Inhale, look over the left shoulder. And roll down. Notice how your neck feels today. Notice any niggles. Notice any stiffness. Or maybe your neck feels super smooth. And then let's look up again. Release our jaw, and we bring our chin to our chest, soften your knees, and rolling down halfway, scoop the belly in. Fingers in line with your knees. Inhale, scoop the belly, and rolling up bone by bone, head's the last thing to come up. Inhale, shoulders down, look up, release your jaw. Exhale, chin to chest, scoop the belly in, soft knees. And let's go one more time. Scoop the belly in, rolling up nice and slowly. Shoulders down, inhale, look up, release your jaw. And down we go. Interlock your hands behind your head, bend your knees, really bend those knees, push your elbows back. And we circle round to our left, come all the way up to stand. And down to our right, bend the knees on the way down, release the spine. All the way down. And all the way up, straighten the legs to come up and bend the knees to come down. And then hang down here, release and hang down. If you're dizzy, then please come up to stand. And as well, remember you can do this exactly the same exercise from a seated position. And then scoop the belly in. We're going to interlock our hands again behind our head, push your elbows back, circle round to the left, the right this time. All the way up to stand, down to the left. Bend the knees, circle down and round. Inhale all the way up. And exhale down, bend those knees, keep pushing your elbows back, freeing your spine. And let's go around one more time. If you're dizzy, then stop. If not, you can do one more with me. Whee! I'm getting dizzy now. And then release and hang down. Heavy head, heavy shoulders, scoop the belly in and roll up as you exhale. Really engage your core. And we inhale, take the arms up. Holding on to your right hand, we lift up and lean to one side. Keep the back nice and straight. Imagine you're leaning between panes of glass. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, lean to the side. Inhale, back to the center switch. And exhale, lean. One more time. Inhale and exhale, leaning. And back to the center. Good. Shake it out. Shake, shake, shake. Good. Let's do our lateral twist. So we're going to, remember we've got our headlights on our hip bones and they're shining forwards. So we're locking our hips to face the front. They're shining forwards. We're going to take our hands behind our head, interlock our hands, shoulders down. Make sure that when we're here, we're not losing our neutral spine. Keep everything nice and neutral. So we've got this light from our heart center that shines around the room, but our hips face the front. So we inhale to prepare and we exhale, twisting our upper body only round to the left and inhale back to the center. Exhale round to the right and inhale back to the center. Keep it going, guys. Nice straight bodies, really anchoring your hips. Okay. Good, good, good. So really make sure those hips are facing the front, that we're not swaying around. Let's have a little look at how everyone's doing. Good. Nice control. And as you twist, you engage your core. Let's shake the arms out now. Shake, shake, shake. So some of you are already doing it. If your arms are already out, we're going to do that again. If your hands are behind your head, like mine, then now we're going to extend the arms out nice and wide. Really, really lengthen them. Try and get your shoulder blades behind you to meet. Imagine you're going to create a smiley face with your back. So your shoulder blades, rather than being rounded, you want them to be down. You want them to meet each other. Try and get your shoulder blades. They won't completely meet, but that's what you want to think about doing. Reach with your fingers and imagine you're holding a big plank of wood. We're going to inhale, twist round to the right, keep those hips forwards, and exhale to the center. Inhale to the left and exhale to the center. And just keep twisting as you go. Keep your head fused on your spine. We don't want to twist our neck round. We want to imagine almost like we're robots, I guess. If you want to here, guys, you can advance this by using the pelvic floor exercise. So as you twist, engage the pelvic floor, engage your core, and then release the pelvic floor as you come back to the center. Exhale, twist, pelvic floor. Inhale, center, release pelvic floor. Exhale, twist, engage pelvic floor. Inhale, center, release pelvic floor. Now, don't worry if that's really confusing. Don't worry if you're not quite coordinating it. It's difficult to do. Let's shake the arms out. If you managed it, great. The thing is with this is it's your secret muscles. I can't see you're working them. Only you know if you're working them. So it's that's why I say it's almost like a mindful exercise, because it's a mindfulness exercise because you're using your brain to activate that set of muscles, and I won't know because I can't see. Okay, shake it out. Let's remove our blocks, guys. Put them to the side. Remove your pillow or your block, whatever you were using. And yeah, we were talking about these are the muscles that coordinate your toilet movements. And some of you were saying that actually it makes you need to go to the toilet, and that's really common. And we were talking, some of you were talking in the chat box about being able to go to the toilet. Of course, if you're activating these muscles and you're needing to go to the toilet, then of course you can stop and go to the toilet. That's allowed. But yeah, this group of muscles might be new for some of you. You might not have been aware of them before, or maybe you've been aware of them, but you haven't known how to use them. So this is actually, these group of muscles are really good for bladder control as well. So if anyone needs to hold it in, hold it in, hold it in, that's what those muscles are for. So a new group of muscles for you guys today. All right, lovely. Where were we? I'm talking about pelvic floor too much. Let's do some balance exercises. They're always fun, aren't they? We're working on spirals and jump rep, weren't we? So if we all turn to the side, lovely. So we turn to the side. I'm going to stand on my left leg and I'm going to inhale, take my arms up and my leg back, and then I'm going to exhale, drive it through. I'm going to get a nice balance and coordination first. My standing knee is going to be slightly bent, and then maybe I can start, take the arms forwards, the leg back, and then I can draw it in. So remember, we're not looking for presentation here, guys. I'm not looking for artistic movement. I'm looking for coordination and balance and strength. And when you get back on the ice, or when you're doing other movement classes, then you can be a bit more expressive with these. But this particular exercise is all about getting the technique right. And I know that most of you wouldn't spiral with your arms in, well, some of you might, but yeah, we're going to work on the strength, the balance, and the conditioning and flexibility as well. Good, Stephanie, much better control. So see if you can try and do the whole exercise with your leg off. Jenny, I know you've got some connection problems, lovely. I'm aware of it, so just do what you can. Excellent, Ruth. Do you think you could bring it back through without bringing the foot down? See if you can make one whole movement. Stephanie, that's so much better. So much better control. And your spiral is beautiful. Good, Teddy. Juliana, that's really nice. Oh, good control, good balance. Grant, lovely extensions. Oh, good save, Jenny. Good save. Excellent. All right, let's come off that standing leg for a minute, because that, you know, we'll give that standing leg a break and we'll go the other side. So same thing, we're going to stand on our opposite leg. Start off small, so don't take the tilt just yet. Just get used to being on the new leg. Really reaching with the fingers and pointing your toes. And then maybe, whoa, not for me right now. Maybe we can take the balance. Whoa, can I do it? And then try and bring it back through. So the more you extend your arms and legs, the better chance you've got of balancing and following through. Drawing the belly, and remember, everything's coming from your core, or from your powerhouse, that lovely ball of sunlight in your belly, and it's shooting out along your legs and your arms. That's it, Ruth. Try and control it back up now. Try and bring it back up, and try and control it. There we go. Excellent. Make sure your standing knee's slightly bent, everyone. We don't want the standing knee completely locked out. That's it. But Grant and Lucy, you guys are working on getting that leg as straight as possible, yeah? Okay. Let's have a look, Teddy. Oh, nice. Try and do it a little bit slower, Teddy. Can you try and do it a little bit slower with a bit more control? That's a lovely spiral you've got there. That's it, Jenny. So Jenny, as you're coming back up to stand, take your time with that. Try not to rush that bit. Try and get the control on the last bit, because that's actually the hardest bit, I think, is coming back up to stand. So if you can master that, then that'd be really good. Try one more, guys, if you've got it in you. If your standing leg's hurting, then stop, obviously. Good, Stephanie. Lovely extensions, Juliana. Good. Control it, Jenny, control it. So Jenny, don't come so far forwards in your spiral. Do less of a spiral. Do a smaller spiral and control it the whole time, rather than doing a big spiral and losing control. One more, go on, one more. Try and do less though, don't come so far forwards. That's it, just stop it there and now bring it through. There you go, there you go. And then you will build, you'll build on it each time. All right, let's shake that leg out, guys. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. All right. So this one's a little bit more intense because we're really working on the standing leg and we're trying to root all of our strength and balance through that side, yeah? So we take the free leg. Hold on, which way do we do it? Which way should I do it first? Yeah, we take the free leg. The free leg, your right leg's on the floor, your left arm and your left leg are out. We're going to point that toe. We're going to inhale, bend, and exhale, draw it in. Cross that leg over. Inhale, bend, exhale, draw it in. So standing leg is your right leg, and arm out and leg out are your left arm and left leg. Inhale and exhale. And remember, we engage our core. Maybe we can use the pelvic floor as well. Inhale, pelvic floor. Release pelvic floor. And we're going to try and do this all on one foot. So the movement, so try not to take any twists yet, guys. You just want to get this nice and smooth. The movement, you want it nice and slow. Good, Grant. Really good. Nice, Ruth. Good, Stephanie. Good, Juliana. Nice and slow. And remember, even when we're bending down, we're lifting through the head. We've got that lifting, that lightness through the top of our head. You guys, your posture's so good, everyone. You've all got really good, you know, I can see you're all very lengthened, very long, which is nice. Good. Shall we try and take a little twist into it? Shake the leg out a minute. Let's come off that free leg. Shall we try and take a little twist? So remember, we're not twisting the leg. We're only twisting the upper body, and we're twisting round to the left. Typically, I've done it my lefty skater way. I've started my way first. So the next way should be easy for you, whoever's not a lefty skater. So we inhale, bend, 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 bend. Exhale, draw it in, and just quarter turn of the upper body. See if you can keep the balance back again. So we don't take the leg off at any time. So we don't put the foot down. If you need to, you can trace the foot on the floor, that's fine. See if you can get that balance the whole time. And you really have to root down through that standing leg. It's difficult. Good. Can you take the head with you, Jenny? There we go. Yep. And then back, then back. Yes. Nice, Juliana. Good, Stephanie. Nice twisting, Teddy. Very, very nice twisting. Grant and Lucy, good. Taking your quarter turn, nice. Let's see that control there, Ruth. Excellent. Okay, should we switch sides? Should we come off of that left leg? Because that left leg's probably, right leg, sorry, that right leg's probably feeling a bit stiff. Good, good, good. Okay, let's stand on the left leg now. So we're going to stand on the left leg, bending down, rooting down through it, neutral spine. I can see some of you in the chat box. I'll come and look at those messages in a second, guys. So we're going to take out the right arm and the right leg. We're going to inhale, bend, and exhale. Cross that leg over, bring the arms in. So we're scooping under, engage the core. Inhale, bend. Exhale, draw it in. Well, you can tell this isn't my side. Inhale, bend. I'm going to trace my foot along the floor to keep my control. Inhale, bend. If you can keep the foot off the whole time, then do. Let's keep it going. Let's have a look at some of these messages. That's it. Good, guys. Good, good, good. You lift the hands, Stephanie, is that what you're saying? Yeah, yeah. Okay, good, good. Yeah, do whatever works for you guys. Let's take a little twist into it now if you want to. So we're going to inhale, bend, exhale. We're going to twist round to the right, quarter turn, and inhale back. Twist. Yeah, so Stephanie's saying she lifts one of her hands up. So yeah, maybe this side we can lift the right hand slightly as we twist. If that helps with the momentum of the twist. And Juliana's doing it. Yeah, Juliana's doing a cross body thing. She's crossing her arms across her body. So different techniques, I guess, whatever you want to do, however in your mind, you can think, this is how I would jump on the ice. This is what I would do in the air, yeah? It's been a while since I've skated. Maybe techniques have changed. Do what feels next. Do what feels good for your body. Maybe that's it. Nice, everyone. Good, Jenny. So when you're doing that, try and have that control so you don't twist too fast. I don't want to twist so fast. I want it slow motion. Imagine, you know, when you're watching skating on TV and they do the slow-mos, That's what I want you to try and think of. Imagine you're the slow-mo on the TV. The action replay. Whoa, there we go. All right, let's come off that standing leg now. How are we doing for time? Brilliant. Okay. Let's do, we might stay standing actually. Let's do our plies. We'll do our plies and squats. So we're going to do lots of leg work today, lots of leg exercises. These ones are going to be quite nice. I'm going to feel a bit of a release from the exercise we've just done. So take the legs as wide as you can and turn your toes out. Can you all see my feet, guys? My box is not very clear. Can you give me a thumbs up if you can see my feet, or a thumbs down if you can't? Down is, oh no. It's the iPad. Let's move this back maybe. Whoa. Okay, you might not be able to see my head, but my head's not as important as my feet. There, can you see me? You can see my feet now, right? Yes, is that thumbs up? Yes, okay, good. All right, we don't need to see my head. So turn your toes out. Find your neutral spine. So remember, I don't want anyone bottom sticking out like that or rounding at the shoulders. We want to be lifted upright. We're going to inhale, bend. We're going to push our knees out. Take the arms up and exhale, come to stand. Can you all turn sideways for me so I can see your side profile like I'm standing so you guys can see me? That's it. Draw the belly in, inhale. Drop the bottom down. Imagine we're sliding up and down our imaginary wall. So our head and our bottom are getting in contact. You're going to feel this in your glutes. You're going to, this is your bum. You're going to feel this in the inner and outer thighs. Your abductor and adductor muscles, they're called. So the inner thighs and the outer thigh. And you're going to feel it in your bottoms. You're also going to feel it in your groin as well. It's quite an intense one because we're turning out. That's it. So Grant and Lucy, yes, if we, good, you got it. You got it, guys. Perfect. Good, Jenny. Okay, I like the artistic element that you're bringing into it. Can we really extend through the arms before you add your artistic flair at the top? In fact, if everyone wants to do that, you can all do that if you want to. You can all add something at the top, but I want big circles, big circle, big circle, big circle, and then you can do something with your hands at the top. I don't mind what you want to do. You can't see my hands, unfortunately. So bottom straight down. Good, Juliana. Really good turnout. Lovely. Draw the belly in, everyone. Everyone, I want you to draw that belly in. Don't be complacent with your core. That's it. Stephanie, send the bottom straight down to the floor. That's it. Really good. Jenny, can you turn sideways, lovely, so I can see your side profile? Turn sideways on. That's it. Good. Yep. And then I can correct you if you need it. But you don't need it. That's really good. Lovely. Okay, we're going to hold this down for 3 breaths. We're going to really fire up the legs. If you need to come up, then do. If you can stay down, then do. Ready? Let's go. Inhale. Bend the knees. Reach with your hands up to the ceiling. Or strike your pose, whatever you want to do. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. And last one. This time we're going to rise up to our toes. Take a little balance here. Draw the belly in. Shoot the fingers down to the floor. Shoulders down. And let's go again. Heels down. Inhale. Arms up. Exhale. Sink into it. Really lovely straight back, Ruth. Really good posture. Keep it there, guys. Arms up, shoulders down, belly to spine. Last one. Let's rise to the toes. Arms come down. As you rise up here, I want you to feel really strong, like a warrior. Shoot the fingers to the floor. Eye gaze forwards. You don't mean, you mean, what's saying? You mean business. I mean business. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't know what I'm talking about. Heels down. Last set of 3 breaths. Let's go. Let's really fire those thighs up. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, belly to spine. Inhale, keep it there if you can. That's it, Stephanie. Dropping down. Good. Can you hold the knees up, Grant? Can you hold them there? Good, guys. And then arms down, rising to the toes. That's it. So if you just extend your legs now, Grant, get the legs as long as you can. Good. And then everyone bring your heels down. So we're going to turn our toes to face the front. So I've now boxed myself off. Now my feet are parallel with each other. This time we're going to take it into a squat. So I'm going to take my body forwards to an angle, about a 45-degree angle. And we're going to send the bottom down, and the weight's going to come round onto the heels, and we're going to come back up again. So really reaching back with your bottom. Imagine someone put a chair far away, you're trying to grab it with your bum. The eye gaze comes down as well. You lengthen through the spine, and then come all the way back up. You want your weight further back on your heels. So this time, Grant, if you want to keep your knees facing front ways on, rather than opening them out, you want to keep them parallel. You want to keep them straight as possible. Excellent. And Lucy's going to help you with that. Doing a great job, you two. Good. So Ruth, can you have your legs a bit wider? And I want you to have your back a bit straighter, because what you're doing is you're slightly rounding at the top of your spine. I want you to think about lengthening. Imagine someone's pulling your head and pulling your bottom, so you can get a long line through your spine. Okay, so Ruth, have a little look, lovely. Watch me. So what you're doing is this. Can you see how my spine is rounded at the top? And what I want you to do is this. I want a nice long back. So almost like you can think about reaching up to the ceiling rather than being like this. Yeah? Let's have another go. So think about getting that back. There you go. Much better. Much better. Good. So Stephanie, that's really good back extension. But what I want you to do is bend your knees. So can you drop your knees down to the floor as you do that? Bend the knees a bit more. Bend those knees a bit more. Good. And Stephanie, can you open your legs a bit more? Can you have your feet wider apart, Stephanie? Can you have your feet wider? That's it. Just watch out, Ruth, that you're not rounding the spine again. You want to keep it nice and long. Good. Good, Jenny. Let's see, Juliana. Good. So, Juliana, can you take your feet wider and have them facing the front, because you're slightly turning out in your squat, and I want you to have your knees forwards. I want them parallel. That's it. So feet a little bit wider and facing the front. That's it. Let's have another go. Much better. And if anyone's feeling any discomfort in their knees, you want to make sure that the weight is on your heels. So no one should be leaning forwards on their knees. The weight should be further back on your heels, because we don't want to damage our knees. We want it to come through our thighs and our glutes. So really root down your heels rather than your toes. And we'll make this the last one, guys, because you've been doing these for a while. You're going to have nice, strong legs. All right, at ease. You can stop now. Look at you all. You could go all day. Okay, let's come to the back of our mats. We're going to do our roll down to plank. You've all done these before. So if you're seated in a chair, you can do this in your chair. Basically, what we're trying to do is roll down bone by bone through your spine to free each of your vertebrae one by one. If you want to watch, so if you're watching this on YouTube and you've not done the sessions before, feel free to watch me first so you can get all the correct postures. If you want to have a little break as well, this could be a good time to have a little break and just watch, and then I'll tell you when to join in. If you want to join in with me though, you've done it before and you're feeling like you're okay to keep going, then you can join in with me. So standing at the back of your mat, feet hip distance apart. So have them a little bit wider than your hips. So I'd say that's hip distance for me. Is it? There's. But I'd have mine a bit wider. So make sure I've got a good base range. Eye gaze up and forward, shoulders down, neutral spine. We inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, arms to your sides, chin to chest, scoop the belly in, and soften the knees, rolling down. Transfer the weight back to the heels a little bit. Relax the head, relax the shoulders, have everything heavy, 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 heavy. Freeing your lower back. So you should find the longest part here in your lower back. Let everything go here. We're going to hang out here for a few breaths. And I'm keeping my knees bent at the moment, just to help myself out. Inhale and exhale, walk out to plank. So remember your plank, hands are under your shoulders. Bottoms in line with your head. If you need to bring your knees down, then do. If you want to watch and have a little look, bring your knees down. You can also plank on your fists, and you can also plank on your elbows. But we need that bottom in line. So come up Either bring the knees down, walk your hands back to your knees, or from plank, push back into triangle position, walk your hands back to your feet, and then hang out here in your forward fold. Couple of breaths, release the head, and then scoop the belly, bend the knees, let the belly push you back up, but your head and arms are still floppy, floppy, floppy. Rolling back up, head's the last thing to come up, and we repeat. Inhale, take the arms up, ribcage down, exhale, arms to your sides, chin to chest, and we're going to roll down slowly. I'm going to come and watch you guys, give you some tips if you need it. That's it. So get to the bottom and you're going to hang out here. Everyone's going to hang out at the bottom, relaxing your head. So come back, Ruth. Come back, Ruth. Come back, Jenny. You're all gone too far. We're all just hanging out in our forward fold. So we're relaxing our head in this position. This position here. We're just holding it here. Good. And now we're going to walk out to our plank. Inhale and exhale, walk out to plank. So we do this exercise super slowly to get the most out of all of the movements. That's it. So let's hold our plank so I can see you. Also bottom higher, Stephanie. Get that bottom up. I don't want the back arching. That's it. Good, good. Can you bring your hands underneath your shoulders a bit more? Perfect. That's it. Bottom higher, Ruth. Get that bottom up. Ruth, your bottom's too low. There we go. And then walking your hands back to your feet. And then holding the forward fold again. So we hold it here. Relax, relax, relax forwards again. Scoop the belly and roll up bone by bone. Slowly, slowly, slowly. And we repeat. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms to your sides, chin to chest, rolling down. Slowly, 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 slowly. When you get to the bottom, you hold it there. You're going to hold it down there. Everyone's going to hold it. Keep the breath going. Staying there and then walking out to your plank. Walkie, 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 out your plank. Use your knees if you need to. Excellent plank, Jenny. Really good. Nice, strong position. That's it, Ruth. Keep it in exactly that position. Don't let the bottom drop. Good extension, Grant. Juliana, can you get your bottom down a little bit more? If you need to bring your knees down, then do, but the bottom needs to come down a bit. And then let's push back into your triangle position. So bottom high. Push back. And then come into your forward fold again. So Stephanie, really be careful of yourself, lovely, okay? Really be careful of your back when you're doing that. All right, hanging out in the forward fold. Let's go back up again. We inhale, rolling up, bone by bone by bone. And then inhale, take the arms up, shoulders down. Exhale, arms to your sides, chin to chest, and rolling down, bone by bone. This is the last one. Hanging out here, releasing the lower back. And then one more time, walking out to your plank. Hands under the shoulders. So Stephanie, if you want to do this plank this time, can you do it with your knees on the floor, please, lovely? Because I want to just make sure your back's going to be okay. Ruth, bottom higher. Much better, Juliana. All right, let's bring our knees to the floor now. Everyone bring your knees to the floor. And let's sink down into child's pose. Crown of the head on the floor, arms round by the side of your body. Or maybe you can turn your head to the side. And just stretching out the lower back. Back to the hands on the floor, palms of the hands up to the ceiling. And then coming up to a seated position. Excellent. So this exercise, this next exercise we're going to do is the saw. We've got a little bit of time. We've got enough time to do the saw. Good. So you're going to come to a seated position and you're going to take your legs out. Let me move the iPad down a little bit. Hopefully it doesn't drop. Okay, there we go. Right, legs out in a V position, and you're going to pull your toes back. Maybe you can touch your toes, maybe you can't, don't worry. So Grant and Lucy, if Grant, you just want to take your legs slightly wider on your chair. So just sitting with your legs slightly wider. That's it. So feet, there we go. Good. And then you can do the exercise the same as everyone else because we're all sitting down all together. So we can all do this as a seated exercise. So everybody else, we're going to sit in a V position. You're going to pull your toes back. If you can reach your toes, great. If you can't reach your toes, then you're just going to imagine you've got string there and you're going to pull them back. So everyone's going to let go of their feet now. No one's going to be holding on. We're going to sit up as straight as we can. Really, really reaching through the back. You might want to sit on a pillow or a block to help you lift your back up. Arms out to the side. And we're going to twist and lean forwards like we're soaring down to our leg. And then we're going to come back to the center. Twist and soar. That's it. Inhale, twist. Exhale, soar. And you want to keep pulling those toes back. You're going to feel it through your backs of your legs, your hamstrings, your calf muscles. And you're also going to feel it all the way up through your spine. So we're working on that flexibility in the back and through the legs as well. Now, there is a rule with this exercise. If you want to stop a second and just watch, what I want you to think about is rather than, I'm going to turn sideways, rather than you guys getting down to your leg, because I don't want anyone's head going to the leg, I want you to think about getting your belly on your thigh. I want you to think about this happening rather than this happening, which means that I don't actually want your head anywhere near your foot. I want it almost as far away as possible. You're thinking about closing your body like that. So imagine this hand's your feet and this hand is your head. They're the last things that will come together. Yeah? It's like a book opening and closing. That's what we're thinking of our body as like. So the binding of the book will be the first thing that closes, and then the head might come down. But it might be that you're just moving very slightly. You might not hardly move at all, and that's fine. I definitely don't want anyone looking at their feet. I want you all looking up to the ceiling. Yeah? So let's have a go. Let's have another go. Bear that in mind. So you want to think belly on thigh. And the head and the foot are the last things that will come together. They might not be anywhere near each other. So flex those feet. Let's try again. Arms out nice and wide. Lifting as you inhale, exhale, twist. Keep the head up, head up, head up, head up. And lean. And then we come back to the center, twist, lift up. And we lean. Oh, I catch my breath doing that. So we might hardly move at all. So Ruth, I want you to try and keep the upper body up. I don't want this to happen. What you're doing ever so slightly, you're doing the technique right, but then at the last minute, you're trying to get down to your leg. And I want you almost, as you're closing, I want you to keep your head as far away from your foot as possible. Yeah? Let's have a look. I'm going to come a bit closer so I can see you all. It's quite a tricky one to coordinate. So it's really good on the lower back though. Much better, Ruth. So think about belly to thigh, but head to foot you want to try and keep apart. That's it. So Grant and Lucy, you guys can do this with a twist in the upper body. And Grant, if you want to bring your body towards your left leg and then twist, and your body towards your right leg and then twist. Yeah? And it might mean that you don't move very much, and that's fine. That's it. So Stephanie, you want to try not to twist those arms so much. Just keep those arms nice and wide. And we're just doing a very small movement, leaning forwards. That's it. Good. Nice, Jenny. So Jenny, you're ever so slightly, you're trying to get as low as you can, and you're rounding your spine. I want you to keep that spine as straight as possible. Think about shooting your head up to the ceiling. Nice, Juliana. Really nice control. So you can just keep pressing that stomach and that chest forwards each time, Juliana, to try and inch a little bit lower, because your back is exactly as it should be. Your head is in line. That's it, Jenny. Good, Ruth. Keep the head up. Don't look at your legs. Yeah, that's it. All right, so just stopping there, everyone. And that should feel like quite a nice release through the spine, actually. I don't know if anyone felt that. I normally feel it in my lower back. It lengthens out the lower back. Did you all feel it at the backs of your legs, like back here? Yeah, good. So that's good. That's working on flexibility. All right, let's all come onto all fours now. So Grant and Lucy, you guys, legs out, hands out. If you can do both together, Grant, can you take legs and hands out together? You can work on that. Maybe you can do legs first, then hands first. If you can, that's what you're going to work on when we do tabletop, Grant and Lucy. You guys are going to work on sitting with your arms and legs out like that. That's what you're aiming for, but you might have to do bit by bit. So we're all in tabletop. In this position here, we're going to round the spine to the ceiling. You're going to bring your chin to your chest. You're going to try and get your back up to the ceiling, and then you're going to exhale, lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. As you lengthen, can you engage your pelvic floor? Imagine you to go to the toilet and stop yourself as you lengthen, lift your head up, and then we're going to inhale, push the spine up the ceiling, release the pelvic floor, and then exhale, draw the belly in, engage your pelvic floor, lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. And then inhale, release pelvic floor, draw the belly in, push the floor away or push the air away, Grant, if you've got your arms out. Or you can push on Lucy. And then lengthen, lengthen, engage your core, engage your pelvic floor. One more time. Release, release, release. Push the floor. And then tuck your toes underneath. Walk your hands back to your feet. So Grant, you can just relax the head down, relax your arms and legs. So you're going to be in a nice relaxed position, Grant. And we're going to be in a little ball on the floor, feet just slightly wider than your hips. So you can fit your bottom in the middle. You're just rocking forwards and backwards, relaxing the head. You should feel a release through the neck. You should feel a release through the calf muscles. And then we push up. Leaning forwards, flopping forwards, holding your elbows in your hands, bend your knees. So you're going to rest your belly on your thighs. And then release the arms, slowly rolling up bone by bone. Head's the last thing to come up. You can't see my head anymore. And then you're going to inhale, bring your arms up to the side. And exhale, arms down. Good. Inhale, arms up to your head, sorry, up to the air. And exhale, arms down. Good. One more time. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, arms down. Good. Let's just stand still or sit still for a moment. Bring your arms by your sides and just close your eyes. Take some breaths. And just notice how your body feels. Does it feel longer? Does it feel more free? Does it feel stiff? Do any parts of your body feel good or not so good? How do you feel after your Pilates session? Just listening to your body. And then opening your eyes and giving yourselves a round of applause, coming back together. We can all say our goodbyes. Hi everyone from YouTube. I'll see you all next week. And everyone in the live classes, we can say goodbye to each other.